Jimmy, what are our buzzer options?
What I would say is, look, we're a soft football team across the board.
Thanks, Coach. Next.
Whoa.
Thank you, Mazz. Next.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Very good.
The jugs. Heavy jugs you got there. The Jags are in turmoil.
Next.
What a effing joke. Blah, ha, 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 blah, ha, 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 ha.
That's Mazz's email.
Last one.
I really hate you. And I think Mazz is a boob.
Very good. Hit it.
What a effing joke. Blah, ha, 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 blah, ha, 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 ha.
Greg, thoughts on Christian Barmore's online apology to Providence Police on Saturday, which included, I'll just read it quickly. I apologize to the Providence Police Department, my teammates, my family. My mother was a police officer, and I understand the pressures related to their job, which I didn't make any easier by reacting in the manner that I did. He wrote that he will take this as a learning opportunity and that he's already met with members of the PD in person to say he's sorry. Quote, it is my hope that they accept my sincere apology, he wrote. That meeting is just the first step of many that I'm taking on the route to self-improvement. Your thoughts?
I thought it was tremendous. It was a great job by Christian. It was very similar to Demario Douglas sort of owning his temper tantrum that 1 week and coming clean and being accountable. I thought it was terrific on both those guys. Showed a lot of maturity and a really good sign for the future.
I loved it. And I have this image of his mother saying, you're going to apologize and you're going to go down to the police station. You're going to talk to the officers who were there that night, and this is what you're going to do. Like literally like you would scold a 13-year-old. And I think that that's exactly what happens, exactly what he should have done.
Two thoughts. One, good on him taking responsibility. And two, proof yet again, for many reasons, it's better for society that cops have these cameras on him. Because he made a basic traffic stop way worse and then took to Twitter to call the cops racist. You watch that footage, that's not what happened. And it prevented us from this whole situation from devolving into something further if you didn't have that.
The statement was excellent. As good as I've ever heard is what I thought of it. Next.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
After last night's loss to the Arizona Cardinals, Justin Herbert now has a 33-35 career record as a starter, 2 games under 500. How do you explain that, Greg?
His previous head coach, Brandon Staley, was a joke. And now, even though he has the right coach, they don't have much personnel. They're building it back up. I mean, he's targeting Will Dissly like 11 times last night. That dude's a blocking tight end. And Jalen Reagor's out there. Like, good luck.
That kid's going to learn how to lead, is what it is. Just because you can throw, that doesn't mean you're qualified to be a good quarterback.
I have my questions about his ability to close, but he's surrounded by idiots, like Greg was saying. The former head coach, Brandon Staley, this bum roster that he has at wide receiver, and his OC is Greg Roman, who's best known for a power running game. He's surrounded by idiots.
Jalen Hurts, by comparison. I'm sorry, number 8, Jimmy, hit it.
Whoa.
Number 8, Jalen Hurts, by comparison, has a 38-19 record as a starter. That's 4th highest among active starters in the league. Who would you rather have, Greg? Jalen Hurts or Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert all day, every day, from now to eternity.
Hurts, but I see where you're going with this.
It's just a hard question. It's just a...
No, but I think
where am I going with it?
The point is that even a good quarterback needs pieces around him, coach and players.
Herbert, Garoppolo had a good record, made a Super Bowl once, and he sucked. All Jalen Hurts is handsome Tyrod Taylor surrounded by talent. He's not that good.
I think Jalen Hurts is really good.
I like Jalen Hurts.
I think
he's a winner, and I'm joking. I'm citing Nick Sirianni, but I think his teammates respond to him.
I'd take Hurts or Herbert on my team any day of the week, and I think I lean towards Jalen Hurts. Next.
What I would say is, look, we're a soft football team across the board.
The Browns have claimed quarterback Bailey Zappi off the practice squad of the Chiefs. Now Deshaun Watson's out for the year. Dorian Thompson-Robinson is questionable with a finger, leaving Jameis Winston and Zappi on the Browns' depth chart. Who would you rather start, Greg?
I'm going to take a page from Big Jim and say Jameis because I want fun bad at this point.
Winston. He threw for 5,000 yards and 30-plus touchdowns one year.
And 30 picks.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's fun bad.
But he's a legitimate, talent-wise NFL quarterback. I take Winston every time.
Winston, better arm, more entertainment value.
Next.
I really hate you, and I think Mazz is a boo.
Number 6, Chris Godwin suffered a season-ending ankle injury in garbage time last night against the Ravens. Bucks were throwing to him with just a minute to go, down 10 points. Should Todd Bowles be blamed for his injury?
No. What's interesting, while that was going on and the Bucks were fighting to the bitter end, I was just like, look at Todd Bowles. You can tell what his program is. We're going to play 60 minutes. We had just talked about Mayo in previous games, waving the white flag early. Godwin got hurt, but then I heard Bowles say post-game that they only dressed 4 receivers, and Evans had gone out, and so they were trying to win the game. They were down 10. They could have scored, got an onside kick, kicked a field goal. I don't blame them.
No, I don't blame him either. As a famous coach once said, players play. That's what they do.
Unquestionably. Yeah, if I'm the owner, one of the first things I tell them is if you play my star players in garbage time when it's out of hand and they get hurt, you get fired.
So you do blame Tubbles.
100%. He's an a-hole.
Number 5. Whoa. Tool bag question. Of all the tool bag comments made by Bill Belichick and his cronies, let's include Matt Patricia or Mike Lombardi because they speak for him. Of all the tool bag comments, again in the Mayo soft stuff yesterday being the latest, what's the worst of the worst? What's been the most annoying Belichick or Belichick adjacent media commentary this year?
I think it would be talking about how they signed all of his players back, so I guess he wasn't horrible. I mean, what the hell did you want him to do? First of all, he never extended anybody, so that's what they left him with, and they were the only decent players left. There were like 8 of them. They signed them all back to give themselves a chance this year. Like, what else were they going to do?
7 words. I'm kind of hurt for those guys. Are you kidding me? Come on, would you shut up? You're so full of crap.
Same with Mazz. Was he kind of hurt for Ted Johnson 20 years ago when he ignored his concussion, or Tom Brady before the AFC Championship game in 2017? Oh, we're talking about open heart surgery here. He's such a fraud.
I think he may have outdone himself last night, once again taking credit for drafting Ray Lewis a year after he got fired, a year and a half after he got fired from Cleveland. He's still trying to take credit for drafting Ray Lewis and winning Super Bowls in Baltimore. You'll hear that sound coming up. But next, number 4, the Jaguars have been given the go-ahead on a new stadium in Jacksonville that will be open air, seat 63,000 people, and include a translucent covering that's the equivalent of wearing shades in the sun. Love it. It's expected to lower outside temperatures by 15 degrees. Greg, what is your favorite stadium feature you've ever seen any venue, any sport?
I think it would be when the stadium first opened, the Cowboys video board. That thing is incredible. I mean, at least it was at the time. I mean, it's mammoth, incredible.
I want to say the Schmenzer.
to me, that's my least favorite.
But I'm going to go with the retractable roof on T-Mobile, which was Safeco Park in Seattle initially, because I don't remember another outdoor stadium, at least in the United States, having a rain roof. And so it wasn't like a dome. It was really like being in a convertible with the windows down and the roof up. It was really kind of cool, and I still like it.
Barclays Center, Brooklyn. There's men's rooms every 2 feet, seemingly. I've been there 3 times, never any lines. They have 1 million bathrooms in that place.
Okay, I liked the hill they had in center field, the old Minute Maid Park, before they took it out. I don't know why they did that. I'd also put the Green Monster or the Ivy in Wrigley.
Yeah, good one.
I think those are all special. I know not football related. But anyway, next.
What a effing joke. Blah, ha, 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 blah, ha, 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 ha.
Again, Mazz's email. Tua Tagovailoa is set to return to practice this week and play against Arizona on Sunday. He said that this week he will not wear a Guardian cap due to personal choice. He also said that there's a gray area in terms of what doctors believe in terms of long-term impact of concussions, and that playing football, quote, is what makes me happy, and I'm going to do it. I appreciate your concern, he said. I really do. I love this game, and I love it to the death of me. That's it, end quote. Your thoughts?
Number 1, he can do whatever he wants to. It's his life. If he wants to play, if he wants to smoke cigarettes, he can do it. He's an adult. He can make those decisions. But number 2, wear the damn Guardian cap. I mean, what the hell? Give yourself a chance. And gray area? Like, what's he talking about? There's no gray area. Like, he is going to have issues later on in life.
So look, it's his life, as Greg said. If it were me, I'd take a little more time before I came back. I have a lot of similar concerns with what Greg said about his comment. I don't think there is a gray area. I think that the trauma that exists from head injuries has been well discussed and what the ramifications are. We're still learning more, I think, as we go. But at the end of the day, he can do what he wants.
His life, he knows the risks. That's it.
So I just love how, apoplectic people get. People don't understand how these football players are wired, how athletes are wired. They do not get it. And I sort of enjoy the hand-wringing every time this comes up.
Sure.
And, they just don't get how these guys, again, how they are wired. I personally don't understand the aversion to the guarding cap. Like, it doesn't slow you down. It doesn't do anything. It just looks different. And I don't get why.
It doesn't even really look all that different. I was initially adverse to them because it looked different, but on the field with the logo on, you don't really notice it after like 2 seconds.
It's really what's the diff? Some of these helmets are so big. Now, who's a rookie receiver for the Chargers? It's one of the guys, McConkey.
Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey.
He has this helmet. It's not a guarding cap, but he looks like the Great Gazoo. Some of these helmets have gotten so bubbly. It's like, what's the diff? I don't get the aversion to the guarding cap. Next.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Does Russell Wilson's performance last night change your opinion, or Sunday night change your opinion about the prospects of the Pittsburgh Steelers this year, Greg?
A little bit, because Russell Wilson actually being able to throw the ball a little bit, even the other night, opened up the Steelers' running game a little bit more, because when Fields was in there, people just stacked the box. So that'll help. But overall, no. Russell Wilson still stinks. He's washed. And the more he plays, the more his legs are going to go. He's going to get tired, and he's going to be even worse.
100% changes my impression of the whole thing. He doesn't have to be great. He's just got to be capable. 2 touchdowns, no picks the other night. Basically play error-free. Do what Peyton Manning did for the Broncos at the end of his career. If he can do that, protect the football and manage the team, they can they can win a playoff game. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't rule it out.
No, not one bit. That's more about the dead-ass Jets and see a wild card weekend when you have a home game but lose to Buffalo by 30.
Jets have a good pass defense.
So now you have them at home?
Yeah, because they're going to end up winning that division.
Oh, so you've given them some credit there.
Yeah, good for them. I know. You'll still lose to Buffalo wild card weekend when they come in by 30. Woo!
Why are you giving me that tone, though?
Because you deserve that tone. Because you guys are like Pittsburgh believers. You might as well have the stupid, terrible towels here.
Well, no. But you've said now the Patriots just getting Drew Bledsoe and winning the division is all you want now.
No, yeah.
But
I hate the Steelers. It's a me thing.
Okay.
I'll always hate the Steelers.
So then you're admitting your personal bias.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so you're admitting it's a you thing.
They also have been just kind of mediocre here and maybe win a division or a playoff game here and there for like the last 10 years.
I know, because the Pats are in such great shape. But I do like your black and yellow shirt there. Last one.
What a effing joke. Blah, ha, 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 blah, ha, 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 ha.
Would you ever draft a left tackle with the number 1 overall pick, Greg? Or how would you feel about it if you drafted a left tackle with your number 1 overall pick?
The left tackle would have to be Anthony Munoz. That type of potential. That's the only, no doubt, franchise Hall of Fame left tackle. Yes, I would. That ain't happening. So, no, trade down.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. The question is, would I ever do it?
How would you feel about it?
Yes, I'd feel good about it.
Yeah, if it was a can't miss, like he said, like Munoz or Jonathan Ogden.
You don't know that on the front side of it. Of course, on the back side of it, we'd all take Tony Baselli.
Then no, I trade back.
Yes, I would do it and feel good about
Trade back.
I wouldn't. If you end up at number 1 and just sit there and take a tackle, fail. And I'm not going to talk about this anymore until we get to F in April. Okay? But I'll just give you 30 seconds on this now. Fail. It means no quarterback emerged from the college ranks that got someone so horned up that they gave you 3 first-round picks to move up to number 1. If you end up just at number 1 taking a left tackle, fail. It's a waste.
Disagree.
But like I said, story for another day.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.